Why include a cover letter with your resume? Well, a cover letter allows you, in a story type format, tell the employer exactly why hiring you, as opposed to all the other candidates, is a good decision for their business. What do you think? Hi, I'm Catherine Burke from Resumes for Results, and today I have 4 tips for you about your next cover letter. Are you ready to go? Here is tip number 1. Do not use a generic cover letter ever. This is really important. No employer wants to read the same cover letter over and over. So get their attention by customizing your cover letter to the job requirements, and also address it to them if you have their details, the hiring manager or the employer. Go onto their website and see if you can find that information out. Don't ever put "to whom it may concern." Very off-putting. That's tip number 1. Tip number 2, target your audience. And what do I mean? Well, consider who's reading your cover letter. Consider the language they use. Are they formal type people or are they creative type people? Research them on their website. Have a look at the sort of language they use. Depending on the industry. Some industries are very technical, formal. Some are very creative. So mirror the language that they use on their website, in their job role description, job ad, and industry type language. Okay, tip number 3. Do not waste valuable real estate on your cover letter by using the very first paragraph, 3 to 4 lines, describing the role that you're applying for. Instead, above that paragraph, put a subject line, and in that subject line all you need to do is put the role title and the reference number for the position that you're applying for. Then, in the very first paragraph, you can position yourself again as the top candidate for the role by describing your top specific skills, experience, qualifications that you believe the role needs. Tip number 4, explain why you are the top candidate. Now this is for the rest of the letter. So the rest of the letter should be saying things like, here are examples of work I've done and accomplishments I've achieved that match what you're looking for. So if you have that sentence in your mind, you will include 2 or 3 examples describing or answering that statement. You choose the right ones based on your research of the company and based on what the advert role description has asked for. Then you highlight your skills, competencies from your career history that are right for the job and can benefit them, the company. So there are my 4 tips. Do not use a generic cover letter. Target your audience. Don't waste that first paragraph. Explain why you're the top candidate. One more reason to include a cover letter. It helps you explain any gaps in your career. You may be a mum returning to work. You may have been injured and you're returning to work. You may have travelled and you're returning to work. There are lots of reasons, lots of valid reasons we have a gap. Well, thank you everybody. I really appreciate you joining me today and I hope to see you next week. But before I go, if you have any questions, pop them in the comments below. If you have any feedback or any suggestions, pop them in the comments below. You can then pop on over to our career articles and find lots of more interesting things that will help you with your next job application. Bye bye.